Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. This is SJ Pour here at Little Face Brewing. And behind me is Pour. She's eating some spiked cherries. Which one did you have?
Tequila.
She had the tequila cherries, which are very good. I drank the last of the Jello shooters last night. They were pretty good. They were tequila's Jello shooters, which are really good. What I decided to do here today was turn this down just a touch. I decided to do a sampler from what we got going on here at Little Face Brewing. Right here I've got 5 pretty decent beers. Starting off with this is my the LFB Premium Lager. This is a recipe that I dreamed up. I just made up that word. I dreamed it, and it took me a while to dream it. It's kind of like a tool, a Dremel tool. Yeah, I just called myself a tool. Anyways, so this is a premium lager. What I have here is a Saison. Nice. Some carbonation still coming up from the bottom. What I have here is a good old standby Two Dogs Licking Scottish Ale. This is actually an English Two Dogs. This is the Hop Dog IPA. And this one is actually courtesy of my buddy Timmy. And this is a jalapeno strawberry porter, I believe. Pretty high in alcohol. And I believe that this is Springhouse. I'm not exactly sure. Which, by the way, has the cover of Beer Advocate for February 2012. So if you haven't gotten Beer Advocate, go out and get it. Go out and get Beer Advocate, and you're going to see one of our local breweries in there. Springhouse. They do it right out there.
And it's Brewer Matt.
And it's Brewer Matt. Exactly. They're Brewer Matt. It sounds like something you'd step on.
He's a pretty big guy.
He is a pretty big guy. And if you're watching, Matt, you're okay. You're awesome. So we'll start off on the lager end. Now this one here, obviously I've had all these beers, and that's why they're in just taster glasses right now. But it's clearing out right nice. I can see right through it. I can see the camera. Turned out pretty good. It is a tad bit on the sweet side yet. The ABV on this, I believe, is 6.7. So for a lager, it's pretty big. Could be considered a malt liquor. Well, as this thing ages, the sweetness is actually starting to go away a little bit. It's actually mellowing out really nice. It's still fairly fresh beer. Tasty. When you're tasting multiple beers, it's always good to try and cleanse in between. And we'll move on to Saison. This is a nice spicy note. I actually did a keg of this for my buddy Timmy. He has it on tap at his place, Paw and Claw. Super nice nose. The flavor is actually just coming up in through the nose. This is beautiful beer. Or should I say, homemade beer, as I talk with a bubble in my throat. Saison. That is a tasty homemade beer. Gotta cleanse. Two Dogs Licking. This is a good old standby. I've brewed this beer quite a few times. Probably my next keg that I do for a friend. A friend of mine wants one of these. As soon as he gets the spot opened up, he's going to want one as well. It's just a really nice beer to drink. This one, actually, the Saison is 6.3%. Two Dogs is 6.3. These are all right in that, what I consider a medium range. Tantrum would consider these probably light beer. Just kidding, buddy. But they're, I mean, they're good. You put a couple of these away, you're feeling it. It's a nice, even beer, malty, not a whole lot of bitter to it. Then we go into the Hop Nog. Nice, super clean beer. Again, I can see straight through it. Very hoppy, very bitter, very dry. This one here, when I make this again, it's all going to be bottles. It's just too much for a keg. Very nice. And then last but not least, strawberry jalapeno. Not much of a nose there. This is like a roller coaster ride of taste. That right there kind of, to me, looks like the swill. So anytime you get down to the swill, you got to do the swill dance. There we go. That's my Homebrew Wednesday video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've got going on here at Little Face Brewing. I want to do a quick time check of about 7 minutes. Oh, they're all stuck right here. I want to put a big shout out to all the new guys that are jumping into the Homebrew Wednesday videos. If I don't leave a comment, believe me guys, it takes me 3 days to go through the Homebrew Wednesday videos. I usually start, I haven't actually watched any yet today, but I usually start on Wednesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I watch them clean up into Saturday. There's that many of them. I have a hard time getting to them all. If I don't comment on them, I will. I try to look at every one of them and leave a comment, or something. But special shout out to all you guys that are jumping in, on the Homebrew Wednesday videos. It's fantastic to see what everybody's doing, what everybody's up to, how their beers are making out, and the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to get back at it. I'm going to get over here and start watching some Homebrew Wednesday videos. All right, people, this is SJ Port from Little Face Brewing. You know what to do. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks, and brew beer.